Sweet, I could hear you. You could hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just great. I just started the broadcast, so like I just fucking boom. We are
Great,
going at it.
great.
We how you doing today, Nas?
Fine. I haven't gotten a single thing done yet today. Like, I don't know how it's uh like 3:30 already.
Yeah. I did a little bit. I just uploaded my comic review for the Wicked Righteous.
Oh yeah, I've seen that pop up. I did a little bit of stuff. I got the money from the Indiegogo
Oh
and
shit.
I ordered my shipping supplies, so now I just need Sean to finish the pages and then I can order the books and then we ship them out and we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like halfway there pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you've been following all these Indiegogos?
I've looked at a couple. I only had enough money to back yours, but I may once I get some a little bit more money and I got a little bit things. I'm working on finally paying off the rest of this one fine, so I'm gonna have actually money I'll be able to probably save up. But most of that is actually gonna be going towards paying artists or whatever, because like that's one of my biggest delays was me being stupid and getting in trouble last year in October and
Yeah,
all that.
there's one you should back that I have not backed it yet because uh, I, I'm waiting till after I fulfill everything to start using any
Yeah,
extra money. I'm not touching this money at all until we're done shipping everything. But
yeah,
there's one I want to back called Bigfoot Bill. Bigfoot Bill is by Doug TenNapel, who made Earthworm Jim and Cat Scratch.
yeah.
Now,
That sounded really cool. I was watching that live stream with you on there, and I was like, dude, that sounds really cool.
yeah. Now, Earthworm Jim, I'm a little young to know because I was born in '97, but Cat Scratch was all the rage when I was growing up in the early 2000s. So that's what I know Doug for is Cat Scratch.
Yeah,
Yeah, but were you a big Earthworm Jim
yeah.
fan?
Earthworm Jim is a really fun. It came out for the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. Um, it was a little bit more fun on the Sega Genesis because like the Sega Genesis has like they had different sound qualities and like the just how the music played with that like the grittiness that the Sega Genesis had to offer, dude. It was way more fun on the Sega Genesis than it was the Super Nintendo. But
Yeah.
other than that, dude, like it was pretty cool. Like they were pretty cool on both one and like it was really it's weird, dude, because your Earthworm Jim, he's an earthworm, but he's inside of this space suit or whatever. But the spacesuit has her, so like sometimes he uses Earthworm Jim as like a weapon, like a whip and whatever, dude, or like a grapple, like so he can use him like to grapple onto shit or like swing or whatever, or he's just so you don't have to use your gun all the time. And like like I don't know, the game was really fun. And
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I could share screen. Because I pulled up the Bigfoot Bill Indiegogo. I wanted to show it to whoever's listening. Uh,
I don't know what's going on right now, dude. I had the thing up so I could pull up the chat, but then everything was going like sound was all echoing, and I was like, hold on, I gotta. And then I was like, how do I do that? How do I redo this? And I was like, wait, I just mute
yeah,
the YouTube one, and I because I'm retarded, man. I'm new to everything. There we go, mute it.
I'm trying to figure out how I could share my screen because I only see the camera. Can you share a screen or no?
I'm gonna look real quick. Um,
Oh, I found it. I found it. I'm going to share my screen now. Uh,
okay.
yeah. So
Let me click
uh,
on your screen. There we go.
yeah. So this is Bigfoot Bill right here. This is from Doug TenNapel, creator of Earthworm Jim.
Oh yeah, that's totally Earthworm Jim style.
Yeah. So So here are some of the other characters. He has Chupa the Chupacabra, then Bigfoot Bill, of course,
Nice.
John Loch Ness, and Judgy the Unicorn. That's funny. The unicorn judges you. And then
Yeah.
here he steals I think this is the finger of Poseidon. Yeah, you can see he's missing a finger right here. This is Poseidon. So
Yeah.
he steals the finger, and I don't know what happens next. It looks real funny. I like that he has these cool concept sketches here towards the bottom. That one's going to be a fun book, but I haven't been able to back that yet. I just stopped sharing my screen.
That looked really, really cool. That looked really cool. I got. How long is that one going to be up for?
I think they got another month.
All right, yeah, I got time to back it. Cool. I'll look into it. And I was gonna look into Lone Star from Blacklist universe.
Yeah, there's only a little bit of time left on that. I think it's like 25 days or 24 days left.
Okay. I get paid weekly, so like, it's my funds are sometimes easier to manage, but then like, I'm used to getting paid every other week, and like where you get paid a lot more, but then like it always comes down to like those last couple days where you're like, oh man, I'm out of money. No matter what, no matter how much the check is, it could be fucking like $250. It could be like $500. You always just bring it down to crunch time, and like,
Yeah. So the thing about these Indiegogos,
yeah,
that I dislike is they are just a little bit too high, but I completely understand though in some aspects because you're going to have to be the one to print it and ship it and you're doing all the work and you need the money to live. But it is a killer on the wallet.
yeah,
But we do have a group chat where we really just talk about the logistics of it all. So we're all trying to get like the shipping prices lowered and the printing prices. And I talked to a printer and I was like, I send them an email and I was like, so if we all go to you, can we get a lower price? And the printer never said anything. I was like, oh.
wow.
But I don't think they would because we're all different. We're all different companies.
Man, yeah. So, like, man, like, I know you had to pay for a lot of those expenses or whatever up front, man. So that was totally divot in your wallet. But then you got the money today, you said. So like that was probably like a huge like, oh man, all right, man. Now I can actually just start getting shit moving. So how did
Totally.
that feel?
It felt great. I ordered the posters, the bookmarks, and the trading cards all out of pocket. And I paid for the cover and the first 7 pages.
Yeah.
And I paid for the letterer for the cover in the first 5 pages. Then she quit, and now I have to hire a new letterer. And
Wow.
so that's whatever. But now I just have to wait on the pages to come in, and then I'll have to pay the letterer, and then we'll get it all printed. Today I ordered the bags and boards, and I ordered the Gemini mailers, and I ordered the mailers for the posters. So everything's ordered pretty much except the books themselves. So that's all we're gonna wait on. So whenever those bags and boards come in, I'm just gonna be there, just bagging and boarding, just putting the boards inside the bags for like a couple hours.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a real exciting time. And then I hope to get that all shipped out by like hopefully this time next month. I'm hoping because the pages should be done by like the end of this month. So I'm hoping it doesn't take too much longer to get them all in hand and to ship them all out, and then hopefully launch something in September.
Yes. Yes. September's perfect time for those books to start pumping up, get people in the horror mood, in the Halloween mood, and
Totally.
just in the spooky mood. Yeah.
Yeah. So how's things going with you and artists? Have you been talking to any artists lately or no?
I haven't been talking to many artists. I'm not uh, David. I went after I gave David the last of his final payment for the cover that he did. He messaged me. He's all like, "So you got any plans for cover number 2?" And I was like, "No." Actually, I was like, "No, I'll get back to you." But so I'm not gonna hire him for the next cover
Yeah.
because that shit took a long time. And now, so what? I was talking to Lou. I was talking to Lou Cho about a cover or whatever, and she was like, "Yeah, I like the design you did." Uh, and then I showed her the concept art that I got from Cody like a really long time ago that I paid him like $40 for. Um, and then the shit that David did, and she's all like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna use any of those. Like, I'll probably use your reference, your main reference or whatever, but I want to actually see what the art in the book actually looks like first, and then I'm gonna try to base my style. I'm gonna still use my style, but I'm still gonna base the characters off of what I see in the book, first, you know." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm gonna get more stuff done with Mark. I talk to Mark uh, usually probably like twice a month or so.
Yeah.
I talk to him often to keep like still keep like we keep each other updated on what's going on. And I haven't messaged him yet, dude. Told him that I'm about to be hood rich, but but yeah. So I've been talking to him. So like I'll get more stuff of the book done, and then I'll show that stuff to Lou, see what she can come up with for a cover, and then we'll get all that stuff worked out. The first 5 issues of Strange Adventures are going to be black and white, and then I might start doing the Alterna route and printing on newsprint and doing color or whatever. Because it'll be like it might even end up costing the same for in printing runs. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Newsprint is cheap.
That's what I'm saying. But newsprint and color is going to cost more than newsprint black and white. Cause like in black
By
and
like
white,
10 cents.
oh, I don't know. I haven't looked into it all entirely. I haven't looked. I know you. I know like last year or like a year and a half ago, like you were shopping like crazy, and you were like sending me all sorts of different prices for different things. Like this company charges this much, and they print on the print the nice glossy shit. This company charges this much. They do newsprint, it's cheap as fuck. But it's newsprint, so it's like you got to take extra care of that shit. Make sure that stuff never sees sunlight.
Basically, yeah.
So like yeah, like you like and that's one of the things I admire about you, dude. You got this fucking tenacity where you just go 100%, dude, on everything. And
Also,
it's like
not to get too off subject, but
yeah.
since you had mentioned David, honestly, I wanted to say that I hate that guy, and he still owes me. He still owes me $245. It's 250 if we count his Kickstarter. He's never going to deliver on.
Yeah.
Let me check. When was the last time he told me that that a proof was coming? How long ago was that? I gotta check these messages.
I don't know. It's like every week. He's like, "Oh, yeah, we just gotta get the proofs."
Yeah. Look, last time he told me that July 26th. Pages are done, just adjusting the print, waiting on the print proof.
Yeah.
No. Actually, no. That was the second to last time. Last time he told me was August 8th. So
Yeah.
it's been 9 days. I'm gonna ask him now. Like, I'm gonna send a message now. Let's see.
Oh, geez.
So how long until the proofs come in?
Oh, jeez.
Let's see what he has to say to this.
You think he'll message you right away?
Nah, probably not. But he had such like a lowly Kickstarter too. Well, he wasn't running it, but his buddy was running it. Like, I'll pull it up too. He's somehow getting paid from this, and he's like, "When I get paid from this, I'll give you half of the money I owe you." But I really doubt it. Let me let me share screen again. Bro, look at this. Can you see this?
I can see it. I hope everything that you're sharing with me pulls up on the video. but
Yeah, it
I
will.
can see it.
Look at this. They got $2,181 from 136 people. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm gonna rub in his face because it's been a year. He's owed me this money for a year now, and same with the Kickstarter that he ran for Death Kid that he didn't fulfill. It's been a year, so I'm gonna rub it in his face. They had this sucky Kickstarter, and he owes me money. He's like, "I'll pay you after I get paid from this Kickstarter."
See, and the art I see on there, the art he didn't even do that good for me on cover art, and I paid him, I think $120 for a cover art,
Bro,
and like he
honestly,
didn't even put that good of detail into my thing. Oh
well,
my
I
goodness.
hardly see any art on here. No wonder they got so low. There's no sequential pages on here.
Did I ever show you the final thing that he sent me?
You might have. I think you
There's,
did, but it was so
like
forgettable. I don't even remember it.
there's like hardly any shadows or detail in the characters. Both the characters have the same color skin tone. Like all white people look exactly the same. And fucking
He's
uh,
the worst. I saw good sample pages from him, and that's why I hired him. And then he never wanted to do the work.
yeah. And then
But I hope he watches
he
this.
advertises the work that he did for you as like on his posts and shit.
Yeah, I
And,
see that all the time. He did like 2 pages. He did them quick, and he got me to pay him more money, and then he disappears for those pages.
yeah. I always see those anthology pages on his fucking posts or whatever. Like, this is what I can do.
Yeah, and they took him months. First of all, well, he
Yeah.
did like the cover and the first page quick. The next like 3 pages, he did them all in like 2 or 3 months, and then he disappeared. And it's been like a year, and he still owes me this money. So that pisses me off. But as soon as
I would message him like, dude, quit advertising the work that you haven't even fucking paid me for as part of your fucking shit that you can do. Like, like,
er,
like that shit is fucking wrong. And I don't know, and you don't know how many other people that he's fucking doing the same shit to that just don't say anything because he's a fat fuck that's like dying and he has to get his foot cut off.
I don't even know. Like I seen him in this time do whole books for people, and I'm like, what did I ever do to you that like you don't want to do my pages? You just take my money. But as soon as he's done paying me, I'm gonna make like some videos about him, and I'm gonna trash him pretty much. And but that's if he, I don't know if he doesn't pay me back by like next month. I'm just go ahead and make them and.
I just tweeted that for fucking people to watch our live stream, and I tagged you in it. So like, no one cares. No one cares about no one cares what you have to say on my channel.
Well, how are they gonna? I don't know. I'll give you a retweet.
I said fucking it's on channel Team Wiener.
No, I'm saying, but if they're following me, they're not gonna see it if you mention me. I just retweeted it now.
Hell yeah, you're sexy.
But yeah, he's an idiot. And it shows too. It shows in that he has like no type of fan base. He's all like, "I've been doing this for 15 years," and then he can hardly get over $2,000 on the Kickstarter. Bro, the one he ran by himself got like $800. The Death Kid one,
man. Man.
Well, let me pull it up and then let me screen share.
Death Kid was so cool looking and stuff too, man. Like this dude has cool ideas, but like he's not gonna get that shit back. He's not gonna get that shit out there when he keeps like bragging that he can do fucking 8 pages in a day.
Dude, he tells me he could do like a whole book a day, and then, dude, look at this, $807, 45 people. Oh, I clicked on the updates. Look, this was in June. He's like going to print finally, and then at the end he says, "I'll be updating again in 2 days." Let's look at the comments. One dude back in September 2017, so basically a year ago, was like, "Yes, sir." And then this other dude in May is like, "Any news?" And David doesn't say anything. And I think it tells you like the last time he logged in Oh, he logged in yesterday. I don't know what for, since he's not updating. But
He's
like
just checking it out, like seeing, like, is anybody still like, is anybody trying to sue me?
the pages don't look bad at all. This is like his best work I've ever seen. He's not a bad artist. He just doesn't want to do the work.
Yeah,
He just wants to
yeah.
take your money.
Dude, I haven't gotten a recent update at all on Lucky Shot from Preston.
Bruh, have you even messaged him? Because that pissed me off. That's an
I forgot that I was going to message him, but because then all this stuff with my lawyer happened recently, so I was way more focused on that. So I
bruh.
completely forgot that I was going to message him this week.
I was calling him out on being a scammer on Facebook, and that's why he blocked me.
Yeah,
Bro, he likes to talk like he's all big, but look, let me screen share again that now that I got this up. He's like, I've done like 1 billion of these and I got my own company and I'm well known and look, he
I have my own company too,
2,152.
but like that's not like anybody can have their own company. It costs
Look,
$90.
look, he hardly gets like over 2 grand. And he's done like how many of these? He was bragging like I've done so many. Bro, I want to know what these let's look at the comments. Nothing since December, surprisingly. He said in June there's just the letters left. Does it take 2 months to letter? That's what I want to know. What is this, like a 5,000 page book that it's still being lettered?
It better be. It fucking better be. I backed $50 on this book, dude. Like,
Dude, you for real gotta call him out. But the sucky thing is these companies, Kickstarter and Indiegogo, I don't think they hold you to it, and I think it's legal, honestly, if you take the money and run. Like
yeah, it totally is. It totally is legal, dude. If you just take the money and run, dude, it's totally like you're putting your trust. It's like a it's like a low key stock market sort of thing. Like you're putting your trust into these people and these companies or whatever they're doing their thing into delivering what they promise. And if they just take the money and run, then you're out. You're basically out, dude. It's like it's just like playing the stock market, dude. Like you put your money into companies that you believe in that are that you think are going to be doing well, but they can instantly just fucking jump ship and you know like
the dumb part is the dumb part is they deliver and then make more and more, and they keep delivering. They're gonna get more money instead of just running with 2 grand. I bet these guys just spent the money. They didn't even care.
that's I've been talking about this a lot lately, dude. Like, not on any of my shows, but just in general with like people and like they're like a lot of people are into just playing the short con. Like, if they're into just doing a con in general, they're just into playing the short con, just taking like this little quick money and run or whatever. When you could be playing this long con and then actually it could actually become successful, whatever, dude. Like if you're trying to into the conning and scheming thing, dude, like no one like I've been put into a lot of short cons just in general, like with people that I meet or whatever, and they're all like, hey dude, like I'm just you give someone like $20 or whatever real quick or whatever, or fucking $10, a bum on the street, you give them like your little $1.50 that you have left in your pocket after you've been doing all this other shit. There's all this other, like there's all those short cons, dude. But nobody ever plays the fucking long con.
Yeah, that's why I did like 18 updates on my Indiegogo because I knew this. No, I knew this is my. I'm saying I knew this is my first one, and so I wanted people to like trust me and know the process. That's why I gave 18 updates so far, so people will
Hey,
know every single step.
you even did like YouTube updates where you're all like, dude, this is what I'm shipping your stuff in. Look at these nice, sexy boxes, dude. They can, oh my god, dude, we're making sure everything's gonna be very nice. I can fuck you if you do not like my shipping because this is very pristine. And like, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, Nasser's fucking delivering fucking all these fucking sexy promises, dude, and fucking I know he's gonna deliver because he hates this is a man who hates dishonesty, dude. This is a man who
A
fucking
hundred
hates.
percent. Like I got to call Timon out on it every day.
Yeah, yeah. This is a man who is truly fucking respectable, dude, in any sort of fucking business. And man, dude, like if you aren't backing his
Well, my thing's already over.
if you're gonna back anybody, dude, back him, dude, because this dude is actually gonna fulfill on his promises, and everybody delivered him the money to be able to do so. And what you're gonna make maybe like a couple fucking $1,000 off this, like maybe like
I'm
two
I'm
grand.
I'm aiming for 3. I think I'm gonna make about 3.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. I just really get pissed when it's been like a year and David still didn't deliver and Preston still didn't deliver. I
yeah,
hate that stuff. And they
yeah.
and like as soon as I call Preston out, he just blocks me. He's like, "Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't even back me." I'm like, "Sure, I didn't back you, but I know people that did, and they didn't get their stuff."
Yeah,
But David pisses me off the most because he's all like, "I'm going to a con later this month. I'm going to be in Artist Alley."
yeah.
Yeah, where are you getting the money for all this, David? And you tell me you're getting no work.
Right, right, right.
He
And,
always tells me he gets no work. I'm like, how are you living?
and you're always laying in a hospital bed and all this shit, dude. Like,
Right,
dude,
who's paying your medical
either you
bills?
either you got like the most incredible insurance of all time, or fucking your parents are loaded, or fucking like, because he's still like he's got that hot Asian girlfriend, or not, she's not hot, but
No, she's not hot at all.
she's hot for him, and
Bro,
like
she looks like a sautéed raccoon's butthole on a stick is what she looks like.
she looks like she was mail ordered, and but.
Bro, no, she looks like a ball sack that was castrated with a fishing knife, okay?
She totally looks like she's mail ordered. Like he teaches her English and shit, and like and,
Honestly, I can see it.
and like so like she's always there, whatever. Fucking like, and he probably sold her the same promises. Like, dude, I'm a super rich fucking comic artist, all this shit. Dude.
That's gold. That is solid gold, man.
Like,
I just really hate David with the passion. Like, if it shows he's online, he didn't open my message yet. After he replies to this, I'm gonna be like, "So when are you paying me, man? I want my money."
oh jeez.
Well, actually, I'm gonna give him like another week because of when this Indiegogo or Kickstarter just ended. The one that he did for those random dudes, the one that got like $2,000, that
Yeah.
recently ended, and so it takes like I don't know, I think like 2 weeks for them to get the money or something, and then like another week to get into their account. Even though Indiegogo delivered like I don't know, like 2 days later, I got the money, but
Yeah, you got that money right away, dude. What that ended Tuesday night, Wednesday
that ended
morning,
on the
basically.
15th.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
so
was
like Wednesday
Wednesday.
morning.
Yeah, so
Uh,
it ended Wednesday, and I got at like 2 in the morning, and then I got it now on the 15th.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That means everybody's checks cleared. That means everybody's money fucking went through.
yeah, that means I'm dealing with normal people because that's what Comics Gate is. We're normal people and we work.
I'm recording outside, dude. It's a nice day out right now. It's been nice.
Oh,
Have you?
really? It's been like super rainy by me. Like I didn't even go to
Oh,
the comic shop Wednesday. I went Thursday. That was like the first time I didn't go to the comic shop on a Wednesday in like I don't know, maybe like 6 months.
I hate going on Thursday or Friday when I have because then like a lot of the shit is gone. I'm like, what
Well,
the
your
fuck?
shop's a lot smaller than mine. My shop's kind
Yeah,
of huge.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It like rained so bad on Wednesday that I was like, screw this. I'm not going anywhere. Uh Awkward silence. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, man. I just like yeah, my shop is definitely probably a lot smaller, dude, and it just sucks, dude. Like for like a lot of brand new issues, they think it's gonna sell really well. They always have too much of them. Like they had like Superman 1001 just came out, and they had like way too many issues of that. The Fantastic Four #1, they had too many issues of that. You know, and like I'm like, why do you have too many issues of one shit? And then like I missed out. I missed out on a Scarlet Spider number 21 back in 4th of July. It was the 4th of July issue because I couldn't make it to the shop on the 4th because either it was like storming or whatever. I couldn't make it out there because I ride my bike everywhere. And then so I went there on like the Friday and it was already gone because they only get like maybe like 5 copies out of this book. And so it was already gone. I was like, fuck, dude. So then I ordered it from a place online, and then the place online is like, no, we don't have this anymore. So then they gave me my money back. But then I was all like, because I didn't go to mycomicbookshop.com because they were charging just a little bit more for shipping. So now I'm going to order it from them. But
rip. Yeah, I have had like no time to read. It's just been so busy. Like I've been so busy with first of all job hunting, which blows big time.
Definitely.
Man, when I was younger, I thought all the memes that were like you finish college and then they don't give you a job. I thought those memes were like over exaggerating. I'm like, it's not that hard. And then boy, I've been done with college for 3 months and I've had like one interview. I've had like one whole interview.
Yeah.
And I've applied to like 100 places. I'm like, man, they're not kidding. There are no jobs.
Dude, bro, my cousin Jeff has a degree in botany, like study of plants and shit.
Yeah.
And then right when he got out of college, he was a bouncer, and that because he's a big dude. He was a bouncer, and now he works at fucking Chrysler. So like, none of that shit has anything to do with plants, and like so like that's it's very fucking true. And that's everybody that lives out here works at fucking Chrysler, dude. It's fucking that's where everybody goes to work, and that's not even in my town, dude. It's a whole town away in Belvedere, so it's like a 40-minute drive to get to work, or like a 20 depending on how you go or whatever. It could be like anywhere between a 20 to 40-minute drive to just get to work every day.
But yeah, I've been job hunting, and then I just had a month of promotion and being on streams, and then I gained like 500 new Twitter followers in the last month, and I've had.
You've been out there fucking pushing it, dude. You've been out there moving the fucking needle,
dude. I have weirdos like hitting me up on Facebook and stuff like, "Oh, we're in the same town. Let's meet up." I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know you. You don't know me. I just put up my first ever Indiegogo. I don't even have a fan base. You're asking to meet me? I'm like,
you should have been like, I'm Arab, and then just never message him again.
Dude, I would understand if I'm Ethan and I have like 25, maybe 26 years of making comics and having a fan base. And if I were Ethan and I have like 73,000 subs, I would understand if someone's like, "Oh, you're in my town, let's meet up." But it's super weird when I have no track record. I get on like 10 streams in 1 month, and I have like dozens of people all like, "Oh yeah, let's meet up." I'm like, that's so weird. Like, especially when it's the first thing you tell somebody.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, especially if you've never even talked to him before at all, like never established any sort of connection at all. You just automatically, like, "Hey, dude, like, you want to grab a coffee?" And like, who the fuck are you?
Right. That's just so weird. Like, I like having fans, but I need to actually have put something out first. Like, I need to have a name. Then it's a little more normal. You know, like that's just something that fans get. But when I'm just a dude just living at home and I'm streaming, you know, in my parents' basement for like I don't know, 2 nights a week or something. It's just weird when you're like, "Oh, I heard you on the stream. Let's hang out." Like who do you think I am?
Right.
That's just the weird part.
I'm glad to see you drawing different stuff than that one random face, like that one face that you saw on a fucking piece of anime thing. Now you're drawing different things. And
dude,
so
Dr. Satan's happening. I just got to make the script. I just haven't had time because
Dr. Satan, like that seems really cool. And so like I posted the Dr. Satan on my grocery store employee group chat, like because there's like 4 people on there, like we're like the fucking like we're like the best of the best of the front end, dude. Like the front end are like the cashiers and the baggers and shit. We're the best of the best, dude. Fucking, especially after 8 o'clock when like a lot of the bosses leave or whatever, we just start doing our own thing. Dude, we're fucking amazing. So like we have this group chat where we're all in there. And
I'm about to share my screen. I'm about to share my screen so people can see Dr. Satan.
Yeah.
This is Dr. Satan. I came up with the design and I can't draw, and then my friend Peter made it better. So Peter is going to be drawing the Dr. Satan comic as soon as I write it. I just have some other stuff to do first.
See, I don't see anything right away, dude. Like I don't see it. Oh, there we go. There he is.
Well, yeah, I just closed it.
He popped up there for a second. There he is, dude. Dr. Satan. That dude is so sexy, dude. Like I would totally try to have him on my medical insurance. Like I need all my procedures done by Dr. Satan.
Dude, and my little brother, he's actually
not
my
even
little
a real
brother.
Doctor.
Huh?
Like he's not even a real doctor. He's a duck doctor.
Dude, me and my brother's a funny dude. I might have him co-write it with me to make it funny, but we were talking about Dr. Satan and we came up with like a super funny origin. I cannot wait to write it. Dude, it's gonna be like a hilarious. I'm thinking to go all ages on it. Because this seems like a thing that could be like for everybody. Because like it's like it'll be like Bigfoot Bill, like Earthworm Jim, where like the older people could watch it and they'll get the adult jokes, and then the little kids will watch it and they'll just think it's cool. So I think that's what we're gonna try to go for. I think it's gonna be a little more comedic.
Yeah, I can go grab it for you, and then you can just come by and pick it up, and then yeah.
I don't know who you're talking to.
So, my neighbor called me. I'm sorry, man. All right. Yep, later. My neighbor called me, dude. I borrowed something from him, and then he said he's leaving. He's going camping. He's picking back up. And I'm like, all right, dude, I got you, man. Just come by. So sorry about that.
Yeah, you should have warned me first. The other day. You should have warned me first because I was just blabbing on and on.
No, I was listening to what you were saying as well, dude. I fucking like because that's why I was trying to talk quiet, and then you stopped talking. I was like, "Fuck, dude, he's gonna stop talking soon." But no, dude, and that's gonna be a really incredible book. And I said, when I told you, I was like, dude, I'll definitely proofread those or whatever and try to help you out with all the comedy that's involved because it totally looks like it's gonna be a horror comedy. It's not just.
It looks like something you'd see on old school Cartoon Network when you have like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It seems like something you'd see like that.
Yeah. But because he's Dr. Satan, like because they have the word Satan and stuff in there, it'd be played on Adult Swim.
Dude, I think
if he was like Dr. Devil. Like that could be played on Cartoon Network. But Satan like is always like a little bit more hardcore than the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. But I think Dr. Satan sounds better, even if Dr. Devil rhymes.
Right, but Dr. Satan does sound. He's so cool because like he's a duck doctor. But he's also a fucking devil. But he's
dude. I'm thinking this will be like a whole duck world where everybody's just a duck.
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, and so there'll be all sorts of like duck puns or whatever, and just like
yeah. Like I tried to tell a few to my brother, and he didn't think they were funny. I tried to tell him.
Huh? There was always this saying back in the day where like doctors were always just a bunch of quacks anyway. So like you can always just throw that shit in, dude. Like I'm not a quack.
I tried to tell him a joke I heard on Family Guy when Peter and Chris were trying to make a show about ducks and they were handicapped, so they called them handy quacks. And I told Eli, I'm like, handy quacks, wouldn't that be funny? And then he's like, no, that sounds dumb. I'm like, how do you not laugh at that? They're handicapped ducks. Handy quacks.
That's totally funny.
But but we could always go with the default, like when he goes into a store and it's like, put it on my bill. You know, there's always like the default jokes like that. But
exactly, dude. And then, like people saying shit's like, "Oh, that's flaptastic," or like.
Dude, totally. This is gonna be a fun book. I think it's gonna be like 50 pages or something. We'll see though. We'll see.
Oh yeah, just like a little fucking graphic novel, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I just got some. I guess I just got so much stuff to do. I'm always so busy. Well, I was with like the promotion and everything and being on the stream, but the streams have cooled down. I haven't gotten any invites lately in the last couple days, and I don't know. I'm trying to write the ending of this novel, and it's been hectic. And I want to finish it, and then I got so many other books, so many other comics I was writing that I haven't written in weeks, and so much stuff I've got to do and want to do, and I just have no time for. And
yeah,
and I just want to read. Like, I got a whole long box here I haven't even touched. I didn't even bag and board my books from the last 2 weeks of comic shop visits. I got like 15 or 20 graphic novels and novels and stuff that I haven't even read yet. I just want to read. Like, I got no time for any of this stuff.
That's one of the like I didn't. It wasn't me that I didn't have time. It was just me. I was all like, dude, I'm buying all this shit. I'm buying all this sporadic shit. I don't know like what I have time for or like what I want to start because I like to binge read. And
Yeah.
so, like, I buy all these single issues. I'll like Cyber Force is probably at like issue 4 or 5 right now or
It's
whatever.
on 4. I think 5 comes out this month.
Yeah. So and all this stuff like Nick Wilson ended at issue 5, and I think I'm like 3 issues in on that, so I'm gonna finish reading that. That's probably my next review. Or I could do Venomized because like what was cool about Venomized came out every single week, dude. Like they were pushing that shit like it was a fucking manga, and like, like that was crazy, dude. A 5-issue run came out every single week. And I thought I was like crazy because every week I walked in the comic book store, I'm like Venomized, the next Venomized is out already. Like what the fuck? And when I read them, and I would read them at the last page on the back cover, they're like next week come out, check out number 2, check out number 3. And I was like, damn, dude, they really were pushing this shit weekly, dude. Like they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, I didn't read Venom. I'm reading the current Venom. I'm a little bit behind. I actually like the current Venom a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to start reading. Like the Avengers is at like number 5 or whatever now.
No, but trust me, you don't have to read it. It's not as good as I thought it would be. I like Jason Aaron. I thought he was a good writer, but I'm not liking that series. Yeah.
You're gonna be mad too. You're gonna be mad too that I bought Fantastic Four #1.
Yeah, I didn't bother with Fantastic Four because it's Dan Slott.
Yeah, Dan Slott. That's why I know you were gonna be mad that I bought that.
Yeah, my shop had like stacks of them left over. Like
way too many. They had way too many.
Yeah, dude, I just uploaded some pictures on Twitter like yesterday of all the copies my shop has of Fantastic Four #1 and Iron Man #1 and Spider-Man. I took a picture of Spider-Man 801. I meant to just show what they have left of 800, but either way, they just got like oceans of them left over. Like none of these books are moving. Yeah. And as long as it looks decent on Comic-Con, the publishers are happy. They don't care if it sells.
I thought like it was gonna be hard to cop a fucking issue at 800. So like I did that shit right. I copped.
Bro, plus that's a $10 book.
There's so many left over, even at my shop, dude. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
bruh, if they really wanted to sell copies, they should have made that thing like a $4.99 special. That thing was 80 pages. It's basically a graphic novel. If they had made it, like,
what was it, like $8.99?
Yeah, it was $9.99. It was $10. If they had made it $4.99,
oh shit! Yeah,
if they made it $4.99, they would have sold double. I think they moved like 400,000 copies. If they made it $4.99, they could have moved like double that. I genuinely think they could have hit 1 million copies if they made it $5, which is very possible.
I had to use a whole punch card on that fucking book, dude. Which was like, man, usually a whole punch card is like 2.5 books, you know?
Yeah.
If you don't know, my store uses every $10 you spend, you get a punch on a punch card, and for then once you get 100 punch or 10 punches, you get $10 off. So like, and there's this one prick at the fucking comic book store that I work at. He's always all like, "You can only use one punch card, silly." But the motherfucker that like the main dude that runs my comic book store, he shops at the grocery store that I work at. So I talk to him all the time. I'm like, dude, I got 2 punch cards or whatever. Can I use them tomorrow when I come in the store? He's like, yeah, dude, no problem. So then I come in the store the next day, and the dude's like, you can only use one punch card, silly. And I'm like, dude, I just talked to fucking Mike yesterday, and he said I could use them both. And then he's fucking flagging me down. He's all like, yeah, dude, I said he could use them. He's like, oh, I wish you would have told me that. This dude's being a fucking prick. And that's how he sounds. That's exactly how he sounds.
Is he the dude that always gives you the wrong size bag and board?
Yeah, that's that fucking guy, dude. So then
Bro, that always cracks
the other
me.
day, the other day, Mike's coming through my line. I'm like, who's that fucking prick that works at your fucking store, dude, with the bolt cut and the glasses? And he's always like, really snotty and shit. He's like, oh, dude, that's Kevin. I was like, dude, you need to get rid of that guy because like he pisses me off. To see him, dude. Like that dude, like you need to get rid of that guy. He's like, yeah, dude, we've had some complaints about him, but like he actually knows his stuff, and he's a really good guy. Good employee, dude. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
It makes no sense. He's not a good employee if you keep getting all these complaints.
Like he probably does like a good job of like doing like making shit stuff in order or whatever. Like, he probably plays a better role than people skills. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's the only people there. Okay, there's only like 2 people I think that even work at my shop, and that's the owner and this random chick. And she's such an airhead because I don't know if it's like this in your area because you're outside of Chicago, but in our area, the plastic bags are like an extra 7 cents. And I have this.
we don't have that yet.
Yeah, so I have this really nice bag from my old comic shop. They're still around. I just didn't like them, and I only went there because they were closer. And then I just said screw it, and I started going to the farther one, even though it was better. But I have this really nice bag from my old shop, so I just bring that with me, so I don't pay for the plastic bags. And every time this chick is there, she's like, "Do you need a bag for 7 cents?" I'm like, "No, I have my own." And then she rings me up, and then she scans all the comics, and then she's like, "So did you need a bag?" I'm like, "I told you I have my own."
Yeah, that would piss me off too. Like you have it in your hand, like, dude, I have my own bag. Like,
dude, and it's like every time. it's like every time. I'm like, ugh. I would have liked to work in a comic shop, but now that I have a degree, I'm like trying to stay away from retail.
Dude, like what like that type of employee pisses me off, like the type of customer where I'm already like halfway through bagging their shit because I don't have a bagger because I'm a cashier or whatever. And so a lot of times like they understaff our baggers. So like not every cashier has a bagger. We got baggers bouncing around from fucking cashier to cashier. And so it gets crazy. So a lot of times I'm fucking cashiering and bagging. And so like I got like half their shit bagged, and then they come around and start getting ready to pay for their stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I should have told you I needed paper for all that stuff." I'm all like, "Well, you can bag the rest of your shit in paper because like you should have told me that shit while you started throwing the goddamn stuff, all your goddamn groceries on my belt." You know, like because we had this automatic reflex, dude. We're already trained with this automatic reflex. Just put everything in these fucking plastic bags. We don't. It's not the '90s anymore where we ask like, "Do you want paper or plastic?" We don't ask that shit anymore.
I've seen that in like movies and stuff from back in the day.
Dude, you know, it was a real thing. It was a real thing for like all my childhood. It was a real thing where you're like, "You want paper or plastic?" You don't do that anymore, dude. You just fucking just start throwing shit in plastic bags, and you do it. And like I do it strategically, dude. I get all the box stuff or whatever in one thing, dude. I don't care if it's fucking cold or what, dude. Like, you need to put all cold stuff together. I'm like, no, dude. I'm putting all boxes together. I'm putting if you got a bunch of like bag stuff that's cold, yeah, that shit's all going together in a bag. Like, dude, whatever. But it's just the people that come through. Like, you got all their shit like already like halfway done bagged. And they're like, oh man, I wanted that shit done in paper. And they're like, well, you didn't say you wanted it done in paper until I got it halfway done. So like, you gotta do the rest yourself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't miss retail at all.
That's how I am. Like, I wasn't like that at that store until last week. It was a week ago today. No, a week ago tomorrow that they would not let me call in sick. They were sick. And they're like, well, Ethan already called in sick, so like, we really need you to come in. I was like, well, Ethan is goddamn it worthless. I said that. I was like, Ethan is goddamn it worthless, and I'm like, my nose is literally like Niagara right now, and like, I work at the front end, dude. I'm gonna be handling all these motherfuckers' groceries, dude. It's not sanitary, dude. They're like, well, we got the hand sanitizer, and I'm like, are you fucking retarded? You know, like, I was saying this shit on the phone.
Bro, that happened to me when I worked at the liquor store back in the day.
Yeah.
And it was like a liquor store in Delhi, and I'm like, bro, how are you guys gonna have me handle this stuff if I'm always sneezing?
Yeah.
But they did not care.
Well, fucking alcohol is a natural disinfectant, so they're all like, yeah, you're just selling fucking booze, so you're fine. But I'm touching people's like produce and their fucking meats and their like the shit that they eat, you know, like.
Yeah, I don't know. Your bosses are dumb, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. So like, they wouldn't let me. So I came in there, and like, oh my god, dude, it was bad. It was bad.
Bruh. So I realized today, just how dumb some people could be. Like, I already knew people were dumb, but this guy was so dumb. This dude I seen on Twitter today that I was like, we need another World War or something, because this guy was he's a letterer. Okay, I'm not gonna say his name, but I seen a tweet from him today, and he's like, honestly, if nobody asks you for your critique of their work, then you should never tag them. And you should only give reviews if they ask you. And if you're going to be harsh, you should like warn them. And I quote tweeted that, and I was like, this is dumb advice. And he blocked me.
Dude.
I was like, bruh, how much of a pansy can you be that you can't take criticism?
I just did that Wicked Righteous review today, like a couple hours ago. And like, I told Terry right away, I was like, dude, I'm gonna do a review on your fucking book. Like, it's gonna come out in like next week or whatever. And he's all like, dude, yeah, wait, I can't wait. He didn't ask like, is it gonna be nice? Is it gonna be friendly? He's all like, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what you say.
Yeah, I talked to him about this stuff at C2E2. He actually has a normal opinion on feedback.
Yeah. And then at the end of the video, I'm like, dude, I do this whole fucking thing. I'm like, dude, if you can't take the criticism or whatever, you like, I don't know I don't remember what exactly I said, but it's all about like, I'm doing these reviews, dude. Like, I'm eventually gonna do reviews of books that I actually don't like, but I haven't read any yet. But I probably bought some because I've been buying like Eternity Girl and like all this other stuff. I've been buying all this other stuff, whatever. And I know there's gonna be books that I don't like, and I'm gonna, and when I get to them, I'm gonna do the reviews of them. Like, this book was trash, and I'm gonna tag the fucking artist. I'm gonna tag the writer, and I'm gonna do all that shit. You gotta do better. And like,
yeah, for real. Like, I love criticism, and I wish I could get some. But, you know, you stopped reading all my work. You fall too far behind.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to get people to just read, like, scripts and first drafts and stuff. But
yeah,
criticism's important. Like, I don't understand these crybabies that are like, the dude wanted, like, a freaking trigger warning. He's like, if you're going to give harsh criticism, you should tell them first and see if they change their mind. And I was like, I was like, we need another world war. I'm like, what day and age is it that we just like stop
But what
criticism.
was his justification for wanting another world war?
What?
What was his justification? Like
No, no, no.
exactly.
I'm saying we need another world war.
You okay? So I was saying the other day because I had just watched Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I made a
Oh, I
Facebook
still
post
haven't
about it.
watched that one.
Oh, dude, it's really good. It's really good, dude. Now, like at the end of the movie, dude, all the dinosaurs are just loose, or just fucking running around, like
Oh, that
kind of
sounds
like in the
cool.
beginning of like Jurassic Park 3, kind of like,
Yeah.
but it's way better. Uh, so all the dinosaurs are just like running around loose, and they got like all those like man-made dinosaurs and shit too. So like, yeah, so shit's really crazy at the end of it. And I was all like, and I made this Facebook post after watching the movie. I was like, you know what, Jurassic World's kind of a good idea, man. Good way to sort some people out. You know,
Right, right, right. Like we need like a zombie apocalypse to happen. We need
yeah.
something.
Bill
'Cause
Burr,
I'm getting tired
Bill
of
Burr always says that we need a plague. He's like, we need a plague to hit really bad, but like too bad with like medical science, dude. They'll only cure that shit like within months or whatever. Like it's like more people need to be dying of polio than like what's supposed to be. You know, like we need a plague to actually like wipe out some people. And
dude, right. We need Thanos to snap his fingers. Like
oh yeah,
I
absolutely,
was just so annoyed with that. I'm like, some of us actually want to get better.
yeah, yeah. Do you just imagine driving down I-90 with no traffic?
Right, right, right.
Oh my god, that'd be beautiful. Or at least 50% traffic, which what Thanos was offering us.
Yeah, suddenly snapping his fingers doesn't sound so bad.
I'm telling you, man, like you get resources or whatever, but the planet is only so big, you know. Like, I mean, there is a lot of unused land, but nobody cares about the unused land. They only
Bro,
care
what
about the
we should do is
land.
just use we there should be no more Gulf. It's so boring, it should just not exist. We should just use the whatever the fields they use for golf. We should just use those to build homes on.
I'm with it. I'm totally with it. I'm totally with it. You know what? You know what? I worked at a country club in Orland Park, Illinois, where that owner did that. He sold like he owned golf club. He owned a construction company, but he also owned a country club. He sold the land for his country club to his construction company, and he built houses on his old golf course.
Hmm.
He did that. He sold his land to himself. Oh
That's interesting. But yeah,
man, that's what
like
rich people do with money, dude. They just like toss around like hot potato.
I would love to have that much money that I could just toss it around. Bruh. Bruh, speaking of money, you want to hear the dumbest thing somebody has ever told me?
Yeah,
So there was this chick I knew from when I was working retail at a hardware store, and she's like the dumbest person I ever met. Like one of those real pretentious, like fake spiritual people that are obsessed with like chakras and burning sage and
yeah,
and
yeah,
and minerals and all that stuff and rocks. And
yeah.
she's like one of those. And so recently she's like, I want to be homeless because I think it would be like real humbling and stuff. So she and this like random dude she's just met like I don't know, like 2 months ago. They just left on the road trip to move to California to be homeless, right?
Yeah.
And but the whole thing is she like hula hoops on the sidewalks and stuff and like sings and people give her money and I'm like and and now she's just like getting all this money to live in her car and I'm like no, she did not want to be humbled. She didn't think being homeless was humbling like she said. She just wanted a handout. I was just that pissed me off. I was like,
Funny Nasser.
huh?
My stepdad's out here right now. He said you sound like my buddy Adam, but I'm like, no, that's Nasser. But
I'm gonna
Dude,
sound
that
like Adam.
reminded me of a thought that I had this morning where I was all like, I woke up this morning and instantly was thinking about, I was all like, what's up with all these rich white people that just want to become homeless? Like, it's a choice.
I don't know anything about that, but no, this chick, she just wanted like a handout for real. She literally just she's getting money just to live in her car, and I'm like, and she was making good money too at the store because she got like promoted and some stuff, and like she told me she got a raise, and I'm just like, she went from making good money to just like wanting to live on the street corner. She just didn't want to work. She wanted a handout. I was like, these
Yeah,
people are dumb. I hate those like fake deep, fake spiritual people.
dude, there's so many of them. Like, there's just so many of them out there, man. Like, my town is full of them. And like I was telling you earlier, it was like, dude, there's all these just toxic people, dude. You're either out there like, there are some really solid people. There are some friends I'm gonna miss when I eventually end up moving. But like, out of like that 10% of like really awesome people, there's this 90% of just like really toxic people that just try to just bring you down for every fucking step they can.
Yeah, I
Whether
think that is most of Illinois. Well, at least most of my area for real is just like these weirdo toxic people.
Yeah, and we're not using toxic as a buzzword. Like, oh, we're like there's that toxic masculinity, and there's this toxic. You're using toxic language. No, this is real toxic. This is real toxicity, where it's just people who are just trying to bring you down with their own negative vibes, and like they don't help in any sort of way, dude. Like, uh, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's probably everywhere in every society. So like, I'm just trying to just move to a place where I don't know anybody. I know like a few people, and
Yeah, just stay away from Janie. I feel she's gonna stab you in the middle of the night.
no, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna associate with her at all. Uh, Ivan is out there trying to help me out. I've had Ivan on one of my podcasts before. He's a solid dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's a solid dude. He's gonna buy my fucking first appearance of spectacular Spider-Man Cloak and Dagger.
Rip is Matt still buying your Spider-Man 300?
I don't know, dude. I haven't heard from him in a long time. Um,
Dude, I totally want to buy it, but
yeah, you got the money now. You can buy it.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Um,
I know you're going to use a lot of that money going towards your next project, which is going to help out a lot. You know, you'll already be able to pay artists up front.
well,
You'll
my next project is a 3-issue series, and the first issue is almost done being drawn. Uh, it's with a different artist, but some of this money is going to go to my and Sean's next thing, which is going to launch in January.
I want to draw all the boobs.
I don't know what was just said.
My stepdad just said he wants to draw all the boobs.
Oh, I didn't know if he was listening to this.
No, he's out here right now. He just got home from work, dude. He's out here right now because I'm recording outside. He's out here right now, just kicking it. Hi.
Dude, I was about to say something and he threw me off and I totally forgot what it was.
Oh, damn
I
it.
hate when that happens.
Oh, damn it. Just before I want to draw all the boobs. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I'm drawing a blank now. Now I have no clue what I was gonna say.
You're doing a
I
3 issue.
remember. I remember. No, I remember.
Right.
It was actually about moving and stuff. Who else did you know out
Yeah.
there besides Ivan?
I know. I just recently found out my friend Ollie Jones lives out there. We call him OJ. And then another friend of mine, Mike White, lives out in Arizona. I'm not sure they live in the same area where I'm going to be moving to, but either way, dude, I know like an entirety of 4 people that live in the state, and Ivan's already helping me out trying to find jobs and a place to live and all that. So yeah, it's gonna be really scary, but it's gonna be exciting at the same time.
So what day are you thinking? What day are you thinking, or at least what month are you thinking that
I
you'll
have
be
no
heading out
idea.
there?
Probably like next summer sometime I'm gonna move because I want to do another C2E2.
Yeah, the only thing is if you move, you have to come back to for C2E2 every year, and you have to come back for one of my family barbecues like every summer. Since we pretty much have one of those like family barbecue parties like every summer, you got to come back for one of those.
Yeah, I'll probably come back. I'll and like unless I can like unless I make a lot of money or whatever out there, dude, I might just like because I want to ship my family out to Arizona for like the winters or like for like the Christmas holiday season or whatever. But I doubt that's gonna happen, so I might always end up flying back out here every December or whatever too.
You don't want to come here in December?
But I know how it is in December, so I'll already have my parka.
Clyde is right though. Bruh, before you move, we have to get that pizza from what's it called Mamma Mia's, right?
Mamma Mia's, yeah.
Dude, I love that pizza so much. I want it.
There's so much better. There's so much better pizza out here, dude. Like,
Dude, I don't care.
we'll
I need that. I need that specific pizza. There's no way around it.
so what we'll do? You'll come out here. We'll go to Mamma Mia's. We'll grab a slice, and then we'll go to Capri, and I'll show you Capri pizza. And like,
Yeah, well, maybe I'd go out there if Nico answered his messages once in a while.
nah, nah, dude. You just gotta drive out here. We'll have a good time. Me and you will have a lot better time than me, you, and Nico. I think.
I also think that's true, but I rather Nico drive because he's better at the highway.
Oh yeah. I mean, the highway's a lot nicer now too, since they added more lanes and whatever to it. They did a lot more construction. Get yourself an iPass, you'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. He's just Nico's the better driver, so I'd rather he just drive.
Too bad you're not friends with Tonio anymore. He'd come out. He'd pick you up.
Oh, screw Tonio. I don't even know what his problem was. Right. He was the most pretentious, like, wannabe know-it-all in the room. Like, I don't know. I don't even know like what he got upset at me for. Just one day, in the he wasn't even man enough to hit me up like in the DMs. He just started
Yeah,
like yelling at me in the admin chat.
yeah.
I was
And
like,
you were saying, like, dude, like, if you gotta yell at me, dude, yell at me in the DMs, dude. Like, don't
right. He
yell at me.
wanted to like make a show in front of everybody. He wanted to be
Yeah,
like fake offended and talk in front of everybody. I'm like, all right, go suck a dick and choke on that dick and die. Like, I don't know. That's really all I got to say.
all right. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, don't leave me with Clyde.
Why not? I can hardly hear. I'm sick. My ears are all plugged up and stuff. Nose is all plugged up.
Yeah.
Company. Yeah,
Oh.
that's our neighbor down the street.
Huh?
It's our neighbor down the street on the corner.
Oh. Yeah, the big guy. Wrigley's dad.
No, that's that corner, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah. Isn't this the one from that
This
corner?
guy, he's down that corner.
I don't know. Have to ask Robbie.
Robbie's going to jail.
Well, I haven't heard about that
1
yet.
to 3.
Ugh. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, sorry about that. Where were we?
Um,
Better driver.
I actually don't even remember.
Nico's a better
Nico's a better driver. Nico's not a better driver. You just need to. Anyways, I'll be back all the time. It'll be fun. I like hot weather. Arizona's the place to be.
Richard Julie Dennis lives there.
I don't know. I considered Arizona, but I don't know. I feel like Janie would try and kill me because she's a weirdo that's obsessed with me.
Natalie Sawinko lives in Arizona.
Who?
Natalie Sawinko.
I don't know who that is.
They're neighbors to your mom when her kids.
That has nothing to do with me. Like,
She has a shop in Tombstone.
what?
She's got a store in Tombstone.
Tombstone? I don't know where Tombstone is.
It's in Arizona.
I get that, but I don't know where it is. I'm gonna be living in like Phoenix or Peoria.
You're close.
All right. All right.
And I got another buddy.
Probably Peoria, because I think Phoenix is probably going to be expensive. I'll probably live in like a Peoria or some shit. I want Ivan to be my next door neighbor so we can have like this really cool like sitcom relationship.
Right. I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah.
Ivan's a cool dude. You there, Tim?
Yeah.
He's taking his nicotine in.
I was taking my nicotine in and my
Oh,
CBD because I stand at the grocery store for 8 hours a day and it swells up my knee, my left knee. And so then when I smoke some CBD oil, it goes away.
gotcha.
It's THC free. So if I'm over there at your house and Red is giving me shit, what the fuck you sucking on over there, man? What the fuck, boy? I'm like, dude, it's THC free, dude. It helps out my swollen knee, man. It's a good time. You gotta try it out. They're like, no, I ain't sucking on what you sucking on.
Yeah.
What if she was really pretty?
She's not though. So what else is going on with you, Nas, man? How you seen any good flicks lately?
Nah, I haven't been to the movies since Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's
I
it's
watched
been a
the
while.
I watched The Quiet Place last night.
Oh, finally, what you think?
No, there's a sequel to Ant-Man, Clyde. But anyways, Quiet Place was really intense, dude. I liked it a lot, but
I loved it outside of the ending.
I have a lot of nitpicks because I think the mom would have died.
Yeah, me too.
Before she's like before the baby's even born. She would have died in that basement because she's breathing and shit so loud. She's making so much noise, and like that motherfucker would have already ate her head off or whatever they do. You know, like
Yeah, I had
still
nitpicks too, but I am glad to finally get an original concept in a movie that in a genre that is so dependent on noise and dependent on noise, especially for jump scares. And it was just cool to see a movie that was mostly silent.
oh yeah, and it was so cool. And like at first, I didn't realize that the oldest daughter was deaf. Like I didn't know what the fuck they were putting in her ear or whatever at first until that shit started ringing, and then she would take it off, and then she was completely deaf or whatever. Because I know they hinted at it in the very beginning of the movie, where like every time they went into her perspective, like there was no sound at all, but then every time it was in the broad perspective, there'd be sound. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is going on. And plus, the website I was watching off of, it was kind of glitchy, so like it was kind of hard to get that full perspective of what was going on. But then when they elaborated on it later, and like they didn't even use any words or whatever, you know, like because most of the time they're doing sign language or whatever, and I'm like, well, how do these people automatically know sign language? And it wasn't towards like the third act. I'm like, all right, this is how everyone. She's actually completely deaf, or whatever. So
Yeah.
it might have just been me being slow, but like Yeah, but then I really love the ending where they're like, all right, dude, we got an army of these motherfuckers coming after us now. We know their weakness. We know how to take them out.
I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the I really just didn't like the ending. The last like 5 minutes or so just seemed like a little dumb to me. Uh, but if they make a sequel, I'd be so down because it does seem like a movie that could have a sequel or it could stand alone. I would really like to see a sequel.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool. But the sequel wouldn't be the same. It would definitely would not have the same vibe unless the sequel like took place in another part of the world or another part of the country or whatever, where the other people were experiencing the same thing or whatever. Like not necessarily a sequel, but like a Fear the Walking Dead, where it's
like the book World War Z. The book, like the movie, is not the book at all. Like there's not like one similarity at all. But the book was basically different people in different places of the world dealing with the apocalypse. So it could be something like that.
Yeah. Or like it'd be cool to have like a military perspective of what was going on, or like or just like a big city perspective of what was going on. Like because these people were country people, or they might not have been, but they became country people because automatically it starts out on day 89.
No, I'm pretty sure they were country people.
I think they were too. So like it'd just be cool to see the same perspective in just different parts of the world.
Yeah, totally. I love what they're doing with the new horror movies, like that one and Lights Out and Get Out and
Get Out was so good, dude. I don't even consider that a horror. I just consider that just like a kind of like a thriller.
Well, but it all falls into the same few categories.
Yeah,
like horror, thriller, mystery, suspense. I guess they all share similarities. Or there was even that other one about the deaf, or no, where he was blind. The Don't Breathe, that movie.
I don't think I heard or saw anything about that.
Oh, it was from like 2 years ago, I think. About those kids that they break into that dude's house to steal money, and he's blind.
I want to see that. I want to see that. It's out. It's out. Like I can like stream it.
Well, it's been out for like 2 years, dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, dude. There's this movie. There's this new recent movie I was seeing on YouTube ads. Like this dude, like he like steals cars or whatever, and like there's like they come across some like found footage, I think, or whatever. Like there's another. Or no, never mind, dude. That's Unfriended. I'm pretty sure that's.
Unfriended. You are thinking of Unfriended.
I'm thinking of Unfriended. Never, and that's not out yet. Where I can stream it. But because I was trying to watch that last night too, and I was like, "Fuck, it's not out yet." And that's what I was thinking of. Never mind, dude.
But they're totally putting some new spins on movies, horror movies. I love the new spins. And there's just so many I haven't seen yet because I don't have any friends that like to see horror movies.
Yeah.
So I've tried to go to the movies alone and I just feel dumb. So I usually just wait until they're on Netflix or Hulu to watch them. But it looks like there are like a lot of good horror movies this year. I really can't wait for Halloween. I'm going to see Halloween in theaters, even if I have nobody to go with me. Huh?
There's a new Halloween out or coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out in October.
Fuck, man. It better be good. Who's directing it? Is it Rob Zombie again?
No, it's not Rob Zombie. I can't remember. I really can't remember if they got I want to say Jason Blum. I want to say Blum is directing it. Let me see. I'm googling it now.
Training, like your buddy.
No, dude, I don't know everything, man. Like just like I know everything that you asked me about, Clyde, because you asked me everything that I've already known about a year ago, and then you're asking me about this shit, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, it's that actress, it's that whatever, it takes place that year. Like,
Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it. It's being directed by David Gordon Green. I actually never heard of him.
okay,
Yeah,
all right,
but
I might check it out.
it's actually a sequel to the very first Halloween movie, and they're saying that none of the other sequels existed.
Okay, wow. So it's a reboot to what, H2O, or it's a sequel to H2O, but it's a reboot
No.
to
It's
everything else?
it's a sequel. It's a sequel to the very first Halloween movie, and it's also saying that every other Halloween movie never existed. So this
Okay,
is, in theory, the second Halloween movie, and it's the only sequel.
okay, okay. I get you.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose, dude. Like I'm
You
still
can
kind of
mute
sick.
yourself when you do that.
Huh?
You said you can mute yourself when you do that. You see the microphone at the top of the screen?
How? Where?
The microphone. Just put the cruiser on your screen, and at the top there's a
Oh
microphone.
no, I'm on the YouTube page. Hold on. Oh shit.
There you go. You muted yourself.
Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. Let me see if David ever replied. No, David hasn't even seen my message yet.
Excuse me for sick for the past week, and I think I'm finally getting over the end of it. And
Yeah, no, Mom and I got it.
yeah, now my parents have it.
Dude, why am I not surprised that David hasn't seen this message yet?
Man, because he saw it pop up and he's ignoring it. He saw the first few words. I'm like, "Hey, how's that Kickstarter?" And then he's
No. It says. So how long until the proofs come in? I'm gonna send a thumbs up. I just send a thumbs up. We'll see. We'll see if he says anything. I don't think he is.
"Oh man, that's why sometimes I don't like messaging with you because you'll send a message." And I don't read it right away, but then you'll send like four emojis afterwards. I'm all like, oh, he just sent me 5 messages. Let me read these real quick. Oh, it's just one message and a bunch of
It's pretty
I know
accurate.
it's a
That's pretty
tactic.
accurate.
It's a tactic that he plays out, so it doesn't work as much as it used to.
I like that stare.
My stepdad's convinced that you're not Nasser and you're my friend Wildman, but you're not Wildman at all.
Well,
You're pretty much the exact opposite of Wildman. Like you don't go around riding on motorcycles and doing wheelies and fucking going around doing stunts and shit. And like macking on all these different broads and making babies and all that. You're the exact opposite, dude. You sit at home in a basement and you fucking become the most popular person on the internet.
Yeah, well, his name you call him Nas earlier, and that's nitrous oxide. That's a gearhead.
No, it's Nasser, not Nas.
You just said Nas. You didn't say Nasser.
It's Nasser.
Earlier, not just now. Earlier, you just called him Nas. And
I call him Nas for short.
Like, that's nitrous oxide.
It's Nas for short because 2 syllables is harder than 1.
It makes you laugh real hard, and it makes your car go real fast.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, dude, I have a lot of coworkers that are all about doing some fucking nitrous oxide. Like, you got a nitrous tank? Yeah, and then they're like, wah, 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 wah. Dude, that shit is crazy. I did nitrous one time in my life, and I'm like, how is this fun? Like, this is not fun at all.
They put you out when they pulled your teeth.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's fine for medical purposes, but for doing it to like have fun, it's not fun.
I thought you were talking about they were spraying their cars.
No, dude, like they would just fucking inhale nitrous like out of balloons and shit, dude.
No, you spray it down your carburetor or your fuel injector. There you go.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah, that's more fun.
It's not fun. Anyways, what were we talking about now, sir? I'm sorry.
We're just saying. I think how David still hasn't seen my message.
Right.
Fuck David. That dude, he's purposely ignoring your message.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, dude, I really hate that
Oh,
guy.
I'm Dave. You've never seen a Cheech and Chong movie, have you?
No.
You haven't. They ought to send you up to smoke.
Dude, Nasser's probably smoked like 4 times in his life. One of those was with me. Oh my goodness. It is such a nice day, dude. I'm sucked. It sucks that it's raining out there for you. I thought it was gonna be raining all day. It was really cloudy earlier. It's been such a nice day, dude. I've been recording everything
I
outside.
don't even know if it rained today, but I'm just looking out the basement window and it looks pretty dreary out.
Yeah. Like we're not gonna have like when I was driving home from Lollapalooza, during the loadout, it was crazy, dude. We could see the storm. Like we were driving down I-90, we could see the storm in Rockford as we were driving back home and shit, dude. Like, cause like Chicago was just about like to be getting hit with the storm or whatever, but we could already see it in Rockford, dude. We could see lightning from like miles and miles and miles away. And I get home at like 6 in the morning, and my mom's all like, "Do you guys get hit with any storm?" We're like, "Nah, dude. We actually made it out pretty fine." It's like, "Oh, you got hit with the storm bad." I was like, "Yeah, I could see it down the highway, dude. I could see lightning from miles and miles away." Like, so like, yeah, these storms are vicious this year, where you could just see them anywhere. Like last night, it was storming like really fucking hard, but then it stopped by the time I got off work. But you could still just see all this madness from like just miles, these really crucial lightning storms and shit, dude. It was mad. It was like that stuff's fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm getting pretty hungry, so
All right.
I kind of want to end this.
Yeah, I got to get dressed for work here in a little bit too. So yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, but it's been a fun stream. First time we recorded in a while, and also David can go suck a dick.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure having you on the show, man. You're a good time.
Thanks, man. It's always a pleasure to make fun of David.
It's always a pleasure.
Well, actually, we have a Dave at work, and the day to pick on him is Thursday.
Oh, we should have been picking on David yesterday, apparently. And so how do I end this? I cast.
It says it on the Hangouts. It should say it at the bottom of the screen.
All right, I think I'm just gonna hit this button right here.